Hello everyone, welcome back to our data structure lecture. Our today's topic is operations on singly linked list and circular linked list. Traversing a singly linked list. So what is meaning of traversing? Traversing means in linked list we visit one by one this all node in only one time. Okay, means we can travel from node A, means first node to last node. So see here in algorithm we use P is a pointer. In singly linked list, first node address is stored in start or head. Second node address 200 that is stored in first node. Third node address is stored in second node and last node address is stored in third node. Okay, and here is null. Okay, so first start struct node pointer P. So here we use P for pointer. Here we use P from traverse one end to second end. So here P is equal to start. Start contain address of first node. So now P is also contain address of first node. Okay. So now P is pointing to the first node. Next is while loop. While P is not equal to null. So here condition is P is not equal to null. So P contain 100. So 100 is not equal to null. This condition is true. So we enter to in this while loop. So in while loop printf mod d a %d P points to data. So P points to data means here print A. Next is P is equal to P points to next. This statement is used for move pointer to next node. Means now this pointer is point to 200 now. So 200 means next node. P points to next means next is 200. So 200 is second node. So now second node contain data is B. So first we check while enter to this statement, we first check 200 is not equal to null. So this condition is also true. That's why here using printf we print B and now move to the next node. So now is 300. So 300 is third node. Third node contain data is C. Okay. So now again we will check 300 is not equal to null. So this condition is also true and print C. Again we move to next node. Next node is 400. So here we check 400 is not equal to null. This condition is also true and print data is D. Again move P is equal to P points to next, but P points to next is null. So here end this while loop because null is not equal to null. This condition is false. So here our algorithm is closed. So now all of you understand this, how to traverse from first node to last node using this condition while P is not equal to null. So we start from start node means first node and end to last node means null node. Using this statement P is equal to P points to next. Searching a key in linked list. This algorithm is similar as traversing a singly linked list. Let's start algorithm. Int search in bracket int num. Search is a function and we declare here num. Num means key that we want to search here. Next is int flag is equal to 0. When this condition is true, then element is not found. Next struct node pointer P. So here we declare P as a pointer. Next is P is equal to start, means we transfer first node address to the pointer P. So now P is point to the first node. Then we use this while loop. P is not equal to null, means P start from first node to the last node. So while going to the last node, we check if P is point to the data is equal to num. Means first P is point to this first node, then we check if first node data is equal to our key. If this condition is true, then element is found in first node. If element is not found, then we move P to the next node. So how to move P to the next node? P is equal to P points to next. So we check in second node if data is equal to our key or our num. If key is equal or num is equal to our data, then element is found. Otherwise, P is moved to the next node. So if element is not found till end, then we go to this if statement. If flag is equal to 0, then return 0 means element is not found. C function to count the number of nodes in a single linked list. So here we count or find out how many nodes are present in linked list. So here we use count function. Next we declare P as a pointer, because start is pointing to the first node and start contain address of first node. So we cannot move start, that's why we use a new pointer, that is P, and we define P using struct node pointer P. Next declaration is length. We initialize length, starting value is 0. Then P is equal to start. Now P is also contain address of first node, means P pointing to the first node. Okay, because start contain 100 address of first node, so here P is equal to start, that's why now P is equal to 100. Next is while condition, while loop, that is while P is not equal to null. In curly bracket open, length plus plus. Here we increment length by 1. Next is P is equal to P points to next. Using this statement, we move one node to another node. So let's check. First P is equal to start, means P is equal to now 100, means P contain address of first node. So here we check 100 is not equal to null. This condition is true, that's why length incremented by 1. First starting value of length is 0, now length is 1. Now P is equal to P points to next, means P move to the next node. So now P is 200. Now again we will check while condition, that is P is not equal to null, means 200 is not equal to null. This condition is also true. Then length is incremented by 1. So now length is 2. Now again P is equal to P points to next, means P is moved to the next node. So now P is 300. Now again we will check P is not equal to null, means 300 not equal to null. So here again length incremented by 1, means length is now 3. Again P is moved to the next node, that is this last node, and now P is 400. Again we will check 400 is not equal to null. This condition is true and length incremented by 1. So now length is 4. Now again P is moved to the next node, but next is null. So here check null is not equal to null. This condition is false. So here we exit this loop and print length of linked list mod d comma length. Means here we print length is 4. So our output is length of linked list 4. Circular linked list. A circular linked list is a variation of linked list in which the last element is linked to the first element. This forms a circular loop. We traverse the circular singly linked list until we reach the same node where we started. There is no null value present in the next part of any of the nodes. See here in this figure there are 3 nodes. So here the last node is connected to the first node. So there is no null value present in this next node. In some applications, it is convenient to use circular linked list. A queue data structure can be implemented using a circular linked list. Algorithm for traverse circular linked list. Step 1 is set ptr is equal to head. Ptr is used for pointer. Now ptr is equal to head. Head contain address of first node. First node address is 101. It's stored in head. Now ptr is also stored 1001. Step 2, if ptr is equal to null. This is condition. In condition we check if ptr is equal to null, then linked list is empty. So we can write empty list and go to step 8. Step 8 is exit. Here end of if loop. Then otherwise step 4, repeat step 5 and 6 until ptr points to next not equal to head. Here ptr is 1001 and ptr next. When ptr is 1001 means ptr points to first node and ptr next means 1004. So 1004 is not equal to head. This condition is true and we enter print ptr points to data. So here ptr points to data is 10. Okay, so now print 10. Then ptr is equal to ptr points to next. So next is 1008. Okay, so now again check 1008 is not equal to head. This condition is also true. So now print ptr points to data means now print 15. Next ptr is equal to ptr points to next. Okay, so next is 1012. Okay, so we check ptr points to next means 1012 is not equal to head. This condition is also true. Then print 22 and then ptr is equal to ptr points to next. Okay, so ptr points to next is 1001. Okay, but here we cannot print this 50 because 1001 is value of head. So this condition here false, means ptr points to next is now 1001 is not equal to head. Head is also contain 1001. So here condition is false and here end of our while loop. But here problem is only print 10, 15 and 22. We cannot print this 50. That's why we again write this print ptr points to data and now we print this 50 because now pointer is means ptr is point to this last node. Okay, and here our algorithm is stop. Okay, so in circular linked list first node data is 10 and here address is 1001 and this 1001 is stored in head and also in last node. That's why we write here ptr points to next is not equal to head. In singly linked list we write here null because last node contain null node, but here there is null node is not present. That's why we write ptr points to next is not equal to head. Okay. Advantages of circular linked list: no requirement for a null assignment in the code. In circular linked list, null is not present. Circular linked lists are advantageous for AND operations since beginning and end coincide. Next, it saves time when we have to go to the first node from the last node. Thank you.